Good morning, all. Welcome back to our induction program session. So it's my pleasure to welcome our resource person, Dr. Muralidhar, for today's induction program. Muralidhar sir ಅವರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಅಪರಾಧ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಹಾನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ನವಪರ್ವ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಇನ್ಫೈರ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಬಿಜಾಪುರ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು. So on behalf of Vivekananda Institute of Technology, we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Sir, you can take over the session.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Yes, good morning, students. So it is the precious time to you. So in this pandemic time, so every colleges they are conducted the offline program. So because of this pandemic time, so today I'm going to take an online session. So I'm very thankful to Vivekananda Institute of Technology. It is a great institution. So the Janata Education Society, they are started this Vivekananda Institute of Technology. So actually the students, so you students, you are very lucky to have this particular college. Such a great faculties are there, such a great principal and the management. So I'm very thankful to each and one of you. So to give the opportunity to me. So today I'm going to take a session that is content beyond the syllabus. So before going to start off this particular thing, or the particular topic, so I want to tell one small stories. So why you want to take the engineering degree is very, which one, so useful for your future means. So I want to tell one small story to you. So one of the student or you think one of the middle family is there. So actually I want the madhyama vargada student. So then after they joined to one rural college. So why I'm going to tell this story means ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ತನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾನೋ, so once if you are going to think of that, we want to achieve something or we have to achieve something like that, so definitely one day you will achieve of that. So Agagi, after that he joined to the PU. So basically he's from Kannada medium student. He doesn't know even the English also. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರು PU ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದಾಗ, ಯು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ. So then the teacher started the trigonometry. So ಇವ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ನಲ್ಲಿ he learned only ರೇಖಾಗಣಿತ, ಅಂಕಗಣಿತ, ಬೀಜಗಣಿತ. So like that, once he joined to the science college, he doesn't know anything what is trigonometry, what is geometry, what is algebra, all those things. In that case, the trigonometry madam they started sin theta, cosine theta, cosecant theta, secant theta. So he is really confused about that. And even though he got shocked, what is this theta? So once if you think of that, ಹುಡುಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, it is very difficult to understand the language, the teaching, everything. And one day you will think, okay, I want to change the branch, I want to change this course. So after 3 months he went to principal. And he asked to the principal, sir, I want to change this course. Why? Because it is not possible to understand. Then the principal told, see, if you want to learn the subject, you can read yourself and then you keep one dictionary in front of you. What is the word you can't understand? Just take out that and you refer the dictionary. So the dictionary is there with the Kannada and the English. The Bharatwaj dictionary in the time that is famous. So then he told, okay, fine, no, don't leave this course. So better you stay with that particular course and you continue with that. So daily at least 1 or 2 hours you learn the or you read the English paper, definitely it will help to you. Then that student he came and even is a very middle class family. In that time in the village there is no English paper. Then what you want to think? There is no internet in that time. There is no newspaper. So then he started. So you took some of the books and then ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯಾವುಗಳು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ದೆನ್ 60 rupees ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಭಾರದ್ವಾಜ್ ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿನ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ದೆನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದೊಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥಗಳು ನುಡಿಕೊಂತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಬಂದಾಗ ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ they are facing very problem. Why? Because so you want to travel from his native place to Kanakpura is almost 27 kilometer. So that time only 2 or 3 buses are there. In that case, even though it is not possible to bear for the tuitions, so he struggled a lot. So finally the exams came and he wrote that examination and he got second class in the second PU. Then he started, okay, fine, it is not possible to do B and R. So then he think, so what you want, so what is the next step and what you want to do, so all those things. So after completion of that one, he joined for the BSc. So already he is faced with so many problems, even though science BSc subject ke join ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. Then after that, on 3 months ಕಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ, he lose his interest on the BSc. Why? Because so ಅವನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯುನೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ BSc ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇವನ್ ದೋ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್. Then after that he thought, okay fine. He came and he asked to his mother, so no. So my friends all are left to the college. Then they joined to the BE. So I want to go for BE like that. Then the parents they thought, okay fine, ಇರೋನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಗ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, okay fine, so we want to join for the, so ಅವನ್ನ BE ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. So then they consult one of his son-in-law and he told, okay fine, SJCT college ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. Then okay fine, his brother-in-law he called and which course you want. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೆನ್ ಈ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡೆಡ್. ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಪಿ ಯು ನಲ್ಲೇ ಓನ್ಲಿ 52% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ, ಸೊ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್, ಬೆಟರ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. ದೆನ್ ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಈ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. Then after completion of that one, so daily ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಓದೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ his parents spended more amount. ಅವಂಗ ಅವಾಗ CET ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಬಂದಿರಲ್ಲ. ಇವನ್ ದೋ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ದೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬೇರ್ಡ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೀಟ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ he started to read of that particular courses. ಸೊ ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಓದೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸೊ ಹಿಸ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಟುವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಹಿ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ completion of first year, second year, third year, fourth year, he be the rank holder, he be the department topper. So then finally everybody they are appreciate to his education. So why I am going to tell these things, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, if you want to come out that particular place ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ it is very difficult. The hard work is very, very important. So student, one thing I would like to tell to you, if you are having, concentrate on your studies. If you work hard, so definitely you will get a success in your life. one thing I would like to tell, that is, if you spend your time towards the education for the 4 years, so definitely 40 years you will lead a good life. So that things you supposed to keep it in your mind. Okay, fine. Only ನಾವು ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಸ್ತಿಗೋಸ್ಕರನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮೋಜ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರನೋ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಫರ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 40 years. This 4 years is very precious. You want to spend for that. Why? Because your parents are spending more amount, and also you are spending more time towards your education. So for that, you want to become a good engineer means you want to work hard. So what is the story I told to you? That is my story only. Why I am going to tell? Always I am telling my story. Why? Because ನಾವು ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ, ಸೊ ಯುವರ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್, ಯುವರ್ ಮದರ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್, ಯುವರ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್, then definitely you will succeed. So you will succeed in your life. So why I am telling these things means, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಯುವರ್ ತಾಯಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ two big organizations like National Crime Control Board and the Navaparva Foundation, and also I am a founder president of Quantum Technique Private Limited. So I am a founder for one more finance company. So why I am telling these things means, so your discipline, your effort, and if you learn something from your elder, definitely you will reach your goal. That is the thing. So now I'm going to start the content beyond syllabus. So content beyond syllabus means, so in your education sector, the UGC they are approved some of the courses, the AICTE they are approved some of the courses, the university they are approved some of the courses, and your college they are approved some of the courses. So everybody they will learn all the subject, only the thing towards their particular stream. But my suggestion, you don't want to stick on your particular courses. So for example, if the student is there in the information science, you don't want to keep the things in your mind. I want to learn only the program, I want to learn only the Python, I want to learn only the programs. You should learn even the mechanical subject, even the civil subject, even the electronic subject. So all the subjects. So it is a course, the engineering is a course, but once if you go out from this, once if you go out from particular course, you should, or you supposed to be no other courses also. So for that, information science in the ನಿಮ್ಮ academic ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, you want to learn the other courses also. In future, definitely it will help you. So I started by the course of mechanical engineering, in my MTech in thermal power engineering. My PhD courses is there in biotechnology, there is a biogas, and my companies what I am going to run, it is towards the software. So ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಲಿಂಕೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. But one thing I would like to tell, in your future, if you take the information science as your course, you should learn the other subject also. Definitely it will help in the future. So now I am going to start the syllabus with one content beyond syllabus. What are all the contents beyond the syllabus are there? So first you want to take the engineering subject. So and then a course after the degree, and what are all the software courses are there, and what is the opportunities are there, and what is the entrepreneur. This is very important. So here, what is the engineering subjects are there? The Vishweshwaraya Technological University, they offered some of the course. So from the first year to final year, they offered some of the course. It is around 52 to 58 subjects. So the colleges, they are given some of the courses, that is the elective. Finally, the students are the which one they are supposed to take up these particular courses. So one thing I would like to tell, already I told of that one. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯು ಥರೋ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್. You thorough of that one. So why? Because sometimes what we are going to think, okay, fine, only for the sake of marks, if you learn the subject, there is no use. So what you want to do, you're supposed to learn the subject you want to implement as a product. The content or what is the syllabus is there or what is the topics are there, you want to convert that as a product. So then only, so you are becoming a good engineer. So for that, what I'm going to say, ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತ್ರೆ you should thorough of that one. Don't mug up the things. So why? Because now you are in the first semester. It is very precious time to you. You want to adapt the things. So ನೀವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯುನಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೂತು 5 hours ಓದ್ತಿದ್ರು, 6 hours ಓದ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಥವಾ 10 hours ಓದ್ತಿದ್ರು, that is your wish. But in the engineering degree, you want to make a timetable. So in this particular time, I want to read this subject. In this particular time, I want to do this subject. In this particular time, I want to do something regarding the subject. So then only you are becoming a good engineer. So why I'm telling these things? Everybody, they will read the subject and then they can take the examination and also they will get the pass. So 87%, 90%, 95%, so like that they will take. But finally, once if they complete the degree, if they come out from the particular colleges, what I'm going to say, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಏನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಳುಗಳಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಹಿಯರ್, ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸೊ ನೀವೇನ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲಿತೀರಾ ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವಯಸ್ಸಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. So then only it becomes easy to you to crack the examination. And one more thing, so most of the students, they will get afraid of this particular courses. Okay, engineering degree is very difficult. So every semester we supposed to write the examination. Even the labs are very difficult like that. So one thing I would like to tell, if you want to go for any of the games, so what we will do, initially it is very difficult. So once if you operate or once if you involve in that particular game, it is very easy to us. So once if you started to do that, or once if you started to play off that particular game, so one day it becomes very easy, and even we will teach that game to someone. So like that, you're supposed to take the examination also. What I'm going to say, initially it is very difficult to understand the subject. So next, if you read day by day, it becomes easy. Once if you understand the subject, you can teach to someone. So like that, you want to understand, you want to learn the subject, then easily you can crack the examination. So about 52% ತೆಗೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹುಡುಗ, ಸೊ ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ 87% ತೆಗಿತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ 52% ತೆಗ್ದಿರೋ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಹುಡುಗ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿಸೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 87% ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೂ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ದಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡ್ ರೀಡ್. ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. I never suggest any of the students. At least you spend 2 to 3 hours for that particular subject or for that particular course. Definitely it will help you. 2 to 3 hours. That's more than sufficient. So 24 hours, what is given? 8 hours, you sleep well. So 8 hours, anyhow you are there in the college. The remaining 5 hours, you play whatever you want, you can do. But at least 2 to 3 hours you spend for the course. Then it is very easy to you to get the good marks and also to crack the examination. One thing you want to keep it in your mind, what is that? What is the course you are taken? It is made by the man, not the God. You want to keep that things in your mind. And what is the subject they are going to teach? They are the man. You are supposed to keep it in your mind. And what is the exam you are going to write? That is the man. That is not the God. So what is the paper correction? That is made by what? So that is also man, not the God. So for that, you want to keep the things. The man can do anything. Means what can I do for this particular examination? So ಆ ತರ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೆಯೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ there is no God here. All are made by the man. So easily you can crack the examination and definitely you can success in your examination. Next, what is the course after the degree? what you can do here. So after completion of the degree, so some of these students, they will go for the MTech, they will go for the MSc or MS, then they go for the MBA and the PGDM, the skilled courses, the maritime or the merchant navy, the combined defense courses, animation, graphics, VFX, IAS, IPS, IFS, KS. So one thing I would like to tell here, if you want to become an expert or the master in your subject, or if you want to go for any of the higher degree, then only you want to select the MTech. If you want to learn or if you want to go for the abroad and do the master degree, in that case you want to take the MS. Or if you are interested in the administrative work, then you want to go for the MBA and the PGDM also. Apart of this, the skilled courses. The skilled courses are very, very important. Why? Because if you want to lead a good life or if you want to become a expert in that particular courses, then you want to join for the skilled courses. It's very useful. And most of the thing, the content beyond the syllabus, it is not included all those things. That means in the academic purpose, only they will teach the subject. In that subject, only the particular contents are there. They won't teach much in that particular subject. You supposed to be learn a part of the subject, that is the content beyond the syllabus. So for the first year, what you can do, at least you join for some of the skilled courses. So once if you are having a time, in that case, you join for some of the skilled courses, then definitely it is useful for the next career. At the same time, the animation, graphics, VFX. So these are also the courses during the second year. You can join these courses. And after completion of this, IAS and the IPS and the IFS and KS. What I'm going to say here, if you are interested in the administrative work in the government sector, in that case, from the third degree itself, you're supposed to be start to read for this IAS, IPS, and the IFS and the KS examination. So once if you complete the degree, definitely you can join these courses and easily you can crack the examination. So like that, you want to take or you want to choose the courses after the completion of the degree. So then, what are the software courses you can go for? It is also very, very important for each and everyone. So in your engineering courses, so most of the practicals are not there. For example, Python, the robotic process and the automation and Internet on Things, artificial intelligence and the drone sector, all those things. So why I am going to tell these things means, so you are a information science student, definitely it will useful for your future. So what are all the upcoming softwares are there? You supposed to be learn from the third degree itself. From the third degree itself. So for that, it is useful for the fourth year degree. Why? Because you are having a project work, you are having an internship, everything is there in the fourth year. So for that, better you start to learn the software courses during the third year, then definitely it will be useful to you. At the same time, what are all the upcoming software courses are there, you're supposed to be aware of those things. Then only it is easy to you. So most of the students, they will think, okay, fine, after completion of 4 degree, I want to join for the software courses like that. You don't want to think like that, and also don't want to lose the time. Why? Because after the 4th year of degree, it will create a pressure. What kind of pressure is there? So one, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 4 years ವರೆಗೂ nobody will talk about you. Okay, fine, it's going and coming like that. So once if you complete the degree, then they are going to start. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Once you 2 to 3 months if you are stay in your home, definitely they will think, okay, ಅವ್ರ ಮಗಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲಂತೆ. Then ನೀವು ಈ 4 year ಏನು ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ what kind of skill you are developed, or what kind of courses you learn, nobody think of that one. Immediately they will start to talk about you. Okay, fine, ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆ, so like that. So you don't want to give a chance for that one. What I'm going to say, during the third year and the fourth year itself, you're supposed to be start the software courses. The software courses definitely it will help. And one more thing, you want to look. So those the companies are running up the software courses. Better to join for that one. So then only it will be useful to you. And also, what is the certification is there? No, that is also very very important for your career. So during the third and fourth year, it is very important. Then you want to join for upcoming software courses. What are all the upcoming software courses are there? Then the opportunities. So the opportunity, it is one of the biggest gift what the God given to us. So here I'm going to give three words to you. You're supposed to be follow of these three words. So definitely it will help in the future. The first one is select wisely. Then think smartly. And then work hardly. This is very important in the career. If you want to select your path, it is very very important. So for that, you want to select wisely and think smartly. So for example, ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಲನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ we are going to hold or we are going to keep that stone and we lift by the hand. But the smart people, how they are going to think, that is very important. You want to think smartly and then work hardly. So one thing I would like to tell here, so what the names we are going to remember again and again from the era. So they are not starting ಬರ್ತಿದಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ನೇಮ್ ಯಾರ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಬಂದದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ದ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ. ಸೊ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗಲೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಐ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಆನ್ ಎ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಯೂತ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಎ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್. Then one day is become a legend. So every use we are followed Vivekananda. How it becomes? Because of his hard work. Because of his hard work only. So he is become a legend. So one thing I would like to tell, ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋರಾಗಬೇಕೇ ಹೊರತು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋರಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನದ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಾನು ಕೂತು ಎದ್ದೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನದ ಮಧ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಐ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್, ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಯು ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಲೈಫ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಒನ್. ನಾನು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ career or in your life. And so Adbitra Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is a law student. So if he keep on doing his work and all those things, so he is only a lawyer or something. But now he is a father of nation. So how he become a father of nation? Because of his hard work. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he born with a village, so he is born in the village, and also he learned, and he is created our constitution. And one more thing is supposed to be known, he is the first PhD holder in India. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is the first PhD holder in India. Is supposed to be known. Today also we are remembering. So like this, you're supposed to take the opportunities. And one more thing, we will think of that. Okay, fine. After 4 years, I want to go for some of the software companies. Then I want to earn something. I want to earn something. So okay, so 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, like that. So one thing I would like to tell to you. So before going to select your path, you should think, is it possible to build my career in this particular path? So for example, Narayan Murthy, so is the founder of Infosys. If you think, okay, fine, I want to become an employee, okay. So ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬ ವರ್ಕರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ now he is not an entrepreneur. He thought, okay, what is the required to the society? He started up that one. Now he is remembering. We are all are remembering Narayan Murthy. The Tata and Birla, and then Ambani groups. So everybody they struggled a lot in their life, but they select wisely and they think smartly. Think smartly means what? So if you take a geo, in the year of 2010, 11, only MB we are getting actually. Data only we are MB we are getting. For 1 MB we are spending almost 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 300 rupees like that. So day by day what it becomes what? So he started to give the free data by using a geo. So everybody they look towards the free data. Once if they are going to buy a Geo SIM card, so they will give the free data for some days. Then immediately they are stop of that one. So how smartly he thought ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ first to the society na they want to adapt to something. They want to adapt. So earlier, so in the year of 2000 or 2001 or 2002, only the rich people are buying these mobile phones and all. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ನ ತಗೊಂತಿದ್ದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿಚ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. Even though that landlines are there in middle class family, there is no landlines even for the poor people. But the today's scenario is completely changed. How it becomes changed means that everyone they're having one or two phones. Just to imagine, everyone they're having a phone, everyone they're having a SIM card, everyone they're having the data, everything. So the Geo he started like that, and immediately he stopped to give the free data. Then he started to charge for something. So like that, you want to think smartly and then work hardly. What do you mean by this work hardly? If you take any of the sector or any of the things, what do you want to do? What is the class and plans? So whether it is difficult or easy, you're supposed to be know of that one. Once if it is easy, you want to think what we can change of that one. And after completion of this one, you want to work on that particular sector. So that also give the success. And next, not only these things, if you come for the political background, so some of the students they are passionate about the politics. So now the present scenario, what we are going to think, the politics is not so good like that. So the politics, it is also one of the good sector or the good path. So if you are a good, in that case, so definitely we can give something to the society. ಸೊ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಈ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್ನೇ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್, even the educated people if they come to the politics, definitely we can change the society and also the nation. That is also one of the things. And one more thing, after 4-year degree, the student what they done the mistake, okay fine, I want to go only toward this particular sector, ನಾನು only ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್, if you want to lead a good life, the education, it will it is the backbone to you, but it is not the life. It is not the life. It is the backbone to your life. If you want to do something, you want to look for the opportunities. Once if you get the opportunities, you want to utilize properly, then it is easy to get success in your life. Next, if we come for the entrepreneurs, so before going to take up this entrepreneur, I'm going to tell one story to you. So every man, they want to learn something in their life. ಈಗ ನಾವಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ 8 hours of the classes. So once if we entering into our college, so 8 hours we will learn only the academic things, only the academic things. So apart of that, we want to learn something in our life. What is that? So I want to tell one small story here, then you come to know that what exactly it is. ಸೊ ಗುರುರಾಜ ಕರ್ಜಿಗ ಅವರ ಕರುಣಾಳು ಬಾಬಳಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಒಂದು ಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ, 3 ಬರ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಪ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಮ್ಮ, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಮಗು. ಸೊ 3 ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳು. ಆ 3 ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಈಗ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. So during this winter season, it is very much of cold over there. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Why? Because they are the elders. They know what exactly it happens in the winter season. But this child, ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ಆ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗೆ. Then they have started off that one. Okay, fine. So one day we want to leave here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು we want to go for South India side. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಆ ಮಗು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ they will request more and more to that particular bird, but it won't listen. Then that father and mother, they think, okay fine, we supposed to be go there, one day you come to know that definitely will come like that. So ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. So after few days, what happened, the winter is keep on increases day by day, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ವಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಈ ಬರ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಆ ವಿಂಟರ್ನ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಥಿಂಕ್, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ದಟ್ ಡೇ ಮೈ ಫಾದರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮದರ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ಬಟ್ I can't listen. Okay, fine. Now I want to go there. He start to fly. It start to fly, but it is very difficult to fly in that time. So finally, it reaches to some of the seashore. ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ದಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಮುಟ್ಟುತ್ತದೆ. ಫೈನಲಿ ದಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಮುಟ್ಟೋದೇನಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಫ್ಲೈ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸುಸ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಇಟ್ ರೀಚಸ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ರೈತ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ ರೈತನ ಮನೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಆ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್. ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಫೈನಲಿ ನಾನು ವಿಂಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದೆ, ನೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಬಂದು ಅವರ ರೈತನ ವೈಫು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಈ ಡಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಡಂಗನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು, ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಸೊ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಡಂಗ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎತ್ತು ತಂದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಂಗು, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹಾಟ್ ಇಂದ. ಸೊ ಬಂದು ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಥಿಂಕ್, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ತುಂಬಾ ಬೆಚ್ಚಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಡಂಗ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ತಿದಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಬಿಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಬೆಚ್ಚಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಸಿರಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಉಸಿರಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬ್ರೀತ್, ಏನೋ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಅಚೀವ್ಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಸೇಫ್ ಆದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ನಾಯ್ಸ್, ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಕೂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಬೆಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹುಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಸಗಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಚ್ಚಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಬರ್ಡ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೊಂದು ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಂದಾಕತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್, ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್.
Sir, sorry, sir. You can continue, sir.
Okay. So So ಇಲ್ಲಿ you want to learn very important few things in your life. If your elders, your teachers, your well-wishers, if they tell something to you, why? Because they learned so many things in their particular life. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಲಿತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ 18 to 21 or 23 years, ವೆರಿ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ. ದೇ ವೋಂಟ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ವೈ ಶುಡ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲಿಸನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್? ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. If your elders will tell something to you, you're supposed to be listen. You're supposed to be learn. ಅವತ್ತು ಆ ಬರ್ಡು ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇಫ್ ಗಾರ್ಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ಬರ್ಡ್ ಲೈಫನ್ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, if anybody will tell a good thing to you, the good things here, ಆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಣ್ಮಗಳು ಬಂದು ಅಥವಾ ರೈತನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಬಂದು ಏನು ಒಂದು ಬಿಸಿಯಾದ ಸಗಣಿನ ತಂದ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸಮ್ಮನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇವನ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್, you're supposed to be learned from them. You're supposed to be learned from them. So why? Because why I'm telling these things, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, if they want to teach 1 hour teaching in the particular class, they're supposed to be prepared for 3 to 4 hours minimum. It is minimum. It depends on the subject. 3 to 4 hours they're supposed to be prepared for that class. So they are also having a life. They are also having which one, wife, children, commitments. Everything is there in their particular life. Even though once if they come and stand in front of you, they will forget everything. They will forget everything. They are concentrate only towards the teaching. So for that you want to give a respect to them. It is very, very important. You want to give a respect to them. ಆ ಸಗಣಿ ಹಾಕ್ದಾಗ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು, ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಗಣಿ ಹಾಕ್ದವ್ರು ಕೆಟ್ಟವರು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಖುಷಿಯನ್ನು ಸಿಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. And we will think everyone's are our well-wishers. It is very, very important. You want to learn, student. So you don't want to think everyone are not our well-wishers. And one more thing, ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದು ಕೂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ it will create a happiness. So one thing I would like to tell, if you grow up or if you go down, you don't want to think I succeed something or I got failure in my life like that. So every failure there is ever success. Every success there is ever failure. But one thing I would like to tell, so how we are going to balance of that one. A bird ಕೂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆ ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್, ಆ ಬರ್ಡ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ನಂದು ಉಸಿರು ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಕೂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು ಅಥವಾ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಕೂಗೋಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು. ದಟ್ cat, it removes that particular dog. You don't think ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ವೈಸ್ಲಿ ವೆದರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್. ಸೊ ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಹೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ, ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸೊ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲೂಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಓಕೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಸುಪ್ರೀಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. If you are a brilliant, you want to show the brilliancy for something. If you are very poor in subject, at least you want to learn the subject and you want to become a brilliant. So like that, you want to think of that. So you story ಹೇಳೋದಿಷ್ಟೇನೆ. You want to listen your elder words, and you want to respect your teachers, and you want to balance your life with the success and the failure. It is very important. So after completion of that, if you come for the entrepreneur, it is also very important topic. It is also very, very important. Why? Because everybody we are thinking, okay, fine. So first parents ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, okay, placement ಇದೆಯಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಥವಾ immediately after completion of the 4 degree, you want to get a good job. You want to get a good job like that. So one thing I would like to tell, if you are not become an entrepreneur, the nation definitely won't grow up. One thing I would like to tell, the degree what is there, no? So one thing you want to listen here. So entrepreneurs are after completion of this 4 degree, what you supposed to start the society? What you supposed to start the society? So one thing I would like to tell. So for example, so from 20 or 25 years back, so once if you want to take the photo, 20, 25 or 30 years back, so we are using the rollers or roll camera use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. Then we want to go in for that negative print for the studio, and then we want to so print ಹಾಕಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ನ. So then after completion of that one, camera phoneಗಳು ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದವು. So in the camera phone, what it happens, only one-sided camera is there. Then somebody they will think, okay, fine, what we can do. So why? Because of backside camera idaga, so almost 30 to 40% of the members, they're struggling a lot to take their own photo. Then one fellow he thought, okay, fine, why can't we start off the selfie or a front camera? Then started off that one. So like that, the era gets started. So first to landline phone, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೋನು, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಫೋನ್, ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಫೋನ್ಸ್ like that. So similarly, earlier in our childhoods, we are going to use this Walkman. ಒಂದು ಟೇಪ್ ರಿಕಾರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಕ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, everything is there. But day by day, what it happens in a single sector. So for example, if you take your mobile phone, in the mobile phone, camera is there, radio is there, music player is there, everything is there in your particular mobile. So how it becomes? You want to think smart. I already told you, you want to think smart. So here, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to think of that. What is the needed to the society? What actually it is needed to the society? If you think like that, definitely you want to become an entrepreneur. So for example, if you go to Tata, the Ratan in Tata, what we are going to so see today, he started the nano car. How he thought means, for the middle class people also they can buy the car. So one thing you supposed to be know here, the nano car, it is the highest patent car. Why? Because so many patents are there for their design. So many patents are there. You're supposed to be know of that one. Then the Geo, I already told of that. The Geo. So in this during this COVID time, every business are collapsed. Almost all the business are collapsed except of this Ambani group. Why? He thought very smartly. During the COVID time, everybody are there in the home. They want to take the time pass. In that case, definitely they will use the smartphone with the Geo data. So it is the peak one. GDP value in their business. So like that, you want to think smartly, and then you are become a successful entrepreneur. So like that, here I am given some of the top 10 successful entrepreneurs in India. So that is Vijay Shekhar Sharma, Ritesh Agarwal, so Trishni Arora, Shrikant Balla, and Dhirubhai Ambani. So this is the Ambani group. Ratan N. Tata, and so Narayan Murthy, and Ganesham Bas is the Birla Group, Ajim Premji, so it is the Wipro, and Brijmohan Lal Munjal, and Lakshmi Mittal. So many members are there. So many members are there. So how they have become an entrepreneur? If they think I want to become an employee, now they are employee only. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to think of that. So many opportunities are there in the government. They will give the loan after completion of the degree. You want to aware of that one, what kind of loans are there, and how to take off that one, all those things. But the thing, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾನು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. You want to think very wisely and smartly. So then only you become an entrepreneur. Otherwise, it is very difficult. But the thing what I'm going to suggest to you, first your target is I want to become an entrepreneur. Then the employee. So if you want to build your name in the global level, you want to become an entrepreneur. So for example, if you are going to start one of the software company, you can give the work to so many engineers. So like that, you want to think of that one, and you want to think smartly. So what we can give to the society in the next level. So ಆ ಥರ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. And one more thing, you can achieve something in your life. So like that. So these all are the things are the content beyond the syllabus. You should know of what we can do during these 4 years. So one thing, you want to get a good marks in the examination. That is the first. That is the academic purpose. I want to build my career. I want to build my career. That is the second thing. I want to recognize in the global level. That is the third thing. So one thing I would like to tell you here, if you adopt these things in your life, definitely you will success. You will get a success in your particular life. And even the discipline and respect to the elders, respect to the teachers, and respect to the well-wishers, these all are very, very important. The academic things, anybody can read. For example, the BE courses, what are the subject you are having, right? The BSc student also, he can learn and he can write the examination. That is not a big issue. But in the life, we want to learn something and we want to do the society. That is very important. Then only, so ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And one more thing, one thing you want to remember, what is the teacher? If the student is become a prime minister, the student is good entrepreneur or the businessman, is become a politician, or he is become an good position in the academic, the first person will get happy after your parents, that is only the teacher. One thing I would like to tell you here, that is everybody can expect in their own life. Why? Because swartha annodirutte. I am giving something to someone, I want to get back something from them. Only the teacher, he never expect in his life, if the student grow in the higher level also, that is one and only the teacher. You want to give more respect to the teacher, then only your life become in the good path. So one thing you want to remember here, ಒಬ್ಬ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಗ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಬ್ಬ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಗನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದು ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರಜೆಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಬ್ಬ ಟೀಚರ್ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ನೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಫ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಷನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಎನಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್, what or whom they are there behind of that particular person andre, that is one and only teacher. The teacher, it is the supreme for all, what I'm going to say here. So for that you want to give a respect to the teacher, so you want to learn more the things from them. Always you want to look towards the good things. During your free time you start the own project, and what is the upcoming things are there, you're supposed to be know of that, and what is the upcoming projects are there, you want to think of that. The knowledge is very important. One thing I would like to tell you here, that is you want to give a respect to your knowledge, not the person. So you're supposed to be respect your knowledge. If you are having good knowledge, so definitely everybody, they will give the respect to you. So for that you should respect your knowledge. So definitely you will become a good engineer and a good, which one, people to the society, and one day definitely someone will take you as a role model. So here last the quote, that is, it is from my side. So ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಊರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಊರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಊರಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರಜೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಉತ್ತಮ ಮಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಮನೇಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಉತ್ತಮ ಮಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಾಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಉತ್ತಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಡೇ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ success in your particular life. You want to follow these things, definitely you will become a good people to the society. Thank you. So I am very thankful to Vivekananda Institute of Technology to give this wonderful opportunity. I'm very thankful to Dr. Netravati madam. They are given this particular opportunity to me, and also Dr. Chandrasekhar sir, the principal. So I'm very thankful to them, and also Janta Society, all the management. I'm very thankful to you. So my dear student, all the best for your careers. Don't waste your time. During this particular time you are having enough opportunity, you want to learn of that. And also every college is there, look towards to your Vivekananda Institute of Technology, then only your college become grow up. And one more thing, so everybody, they want to recognize your college through your names. So it is proud to your teachers and also your parents. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We are all inspired with your great words, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
On behalf of VKIT, I extend my thanks to you, sir, for gracing today's session. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. It is my great pleasure to welcome our next resource person, Mr. M.N.S. Bharadwaj, sir, for today's induction program. Currently, sir is working as a software architect and is also an ex-employee of VKIT. On behalf of VKIT, we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Yeah. Just a second.
You can take up this.
Yeah. Hi, I am Bharatwaj. I am, as Netawati Madam explained me, introduced me. I am working as a software architect in one of the companies. Okay, so I am here to tell you about how we are going to study for our engineering. Okay, so that we are going to excel in our careers. Okay, so one thing is, see, you have come to a degree called engineering, okay, which is very, very important for your life. Okay, you have opted for this stream, that to IS and computer science. So you had a lot of other opportunities also. You would have gone for BSc or other source, but you have taken B. So once you opted for B, then that means you have gone for more responsibility. Okay, you have opted for more responsibility. So I say responsibility in the sense next 4 years are going to be testing time for you. Okay? So that you guys are going to excel in your careers. I am not saying always study. Okay, studying is one thing, fine, that is an important thing. But excel in 360 degrees aspects. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, as the person who was speaking next before me, he has told about how to get skills, soft skills. Soft skills means how we are going to have a public speaking. Okay, and how we are going to go for a debate or anything like this. Okay, so these are all the soft skills. Okay, so they can excel in that also. But when you opted for engineering, okay, what I say is better you learn anything in depth. Okay, so first year you will be having all the subjects. Okay, all the subjects of engineering. So, I mean, you will be touch base in the electricals, electronics, and mechanical, civil, all the things. I mean, you will be seeing each and every subject. One subject will be there for each and every with respect to other branches. Okay, don't disrespect those courses or the subjects. Okay, people usually, when I was studying, we used to. I mean, these are the things which I have made a mistake. So I am telling you guys not to do the same thing. Okay, so when you have got civil engineering or electrical, electronic based subjects, the tendency is that okay, this is not for our branch. Okay, let us leave it out. But that kind of thing shouldn't be there. Okay, you just give extra effort. You even to excel in almost all the things. Okay, whichever you can. But you have ordered for CS and IS, so that see that you are going to excel in this particular stream. Say when I go for companies for campus interviews, say as it's something like when I go for a campus interview, it is something like going to a market to bring a good vegetables. Okay, if I bring one a rotten vegetable, nobody will buy a rotten vegetable, right? So we are going to buy a best vegetable. So that way, when I come to a campus interview, I want to get the best of the best person in the college to be hired, and he will be working in my team. Because when the team is strong, when the person is strong, the team will be built. Okay, when the team is strong, then we are the deliverables will be easier for us. Okay, that's our mindset. So what we do is we bring the best person to the college, okay, for the campus, from the campus interviews. So if that is the case, then how you are going to become best out of all the lot you have got? So there are few things which I want to give you tips. Okay, so once you complete your first year, from second year onwards, please start studying for GATE. Okay, you may think this fellow is asking us to study for GATE and come and get into a lecturing job or something like that. Because people usually think the MTech means it's next is lecturing. Okay, it's not like that. So when you go for GATE, what happens is that once you are studying your subjects, then you are going for GATE exam preparation, you will be learning the subjects in depth. Okay, so that you are preparing for your interviews also simultaneously. When you got campus interview in 6 semesters or 7 semesters, so you will be very better position to just go and crack it. Okay, that will be the way. So I suggest you to go for more the preparation for GATE simultaneously. Okay, I mean, if you have got assume that you have completed FA, when you go for GATE examination, any of the books, it won't be based on your subjects. Okay, it won't be for that semester. You'll be having a separate GATE books. You just see and study those subjects which have been already covered in your all the semesters which you have done before. Say if you go to the third semester, okay, or a fifth semester, see that the subjects covered in third, fourth, and fifth will be studied in the studied parallelly. Okay, that way you are going to gain more knowledge. That is one thing. And there are few things, few of the websites. Okay, say Geeks for Geeks is one of the things. Okay, you can make a note of it as I go for another half an hour. I say, please make a note of it and bookmark those things in your Chrome website, and any of the web servers what you use, so that will be helpful for your life. Okay, so one thing is that you can go for Geeks for Geeks. Geeks for Geeks is one of the best websites which are used for interview preparation. Okay, so not only for interview preparation, it's for if you want to become a very good engineer. Okay, it will cover all the things, as a operating system, and even the gate materials are also there. C and C++, Python, all the things are there. Okay, now they have come into ML, machine learning, and other stuff also. Okay, so just digest whatever, read those things which you can digest. Okay, don't go for ML, machine learning things which are already there in Geeks for Geeks, but because you are just coming into the degree. Okay, next 2 years will be very critical to learn the basics. Then after you complete the first 2 years, the next 2 years are very critical to build upon the basics what you learned for the first 2 years. Okay, so that's how you plan your career, plan your studies. Okay, then there are a few things in the LinkedIn. Okay, first thing is just get into the LinkedIn. I'm not saying don't use Facebook. It's proven, it's time based. Okay, but still I say please go for LinkedIn. Okay, in the LinkedIn you can choose those people, those guys who are going to give you news for free every day. Okay, you will be in touch with the technology what is happening. Okay, on the daily basis. So that's just a scroll of the pages in your smartphone or on the web page. It's going to give you a lot of information about the current trend in the technology. Okay, so that is very, very important. Okay, so just go get into the LinkedIn and have a good profile, build a profile. Okay, the next one is have a GitHub profile. Okay, so these are the things which I'm saying, not right now. Okay, over the course of period of your engineering, you can do it. Once you learned C and C++ and Python, okay, then you start showing your ability to the world. Okay, you say, okay, I'm a good person to be hired to your company. How can I see that? That is one way is just show your coding skills. One coding skills can be shown through your GitHub. Okay, in the GitHub repository, you can have all your programs, whatever the project you are doing, all those things you can keep it over there and have a public view. So people can come and see that, and they see, okay, this is the person whom I want. Okay, and they start following you, and they start appreciating you. They start taking your code, and they can also, if they are the person who is going to write articles in one of the few of them portals, like something like Medium or something like that, then you can your GitHub repo will be cited over there. Okay, that's a good thing, right? So you are getting yourself canvassed by somebody else for free. That is one thing. So have a GitHub account ready. Okay, then comes your, as I told you, LinkedIn and GitHub will help you. And one more thing is go and study Medium. Medium.com. Medium.com is one of the premier websites. Okay, where you can also become an author. You can write your any article. Okay, so there whatever you study, and you think whatever you study, you can also write out. So to reach that level, you need to read many of the other articles which people have written. Okay, you just assume, okay, you are going to specialize in machine learning or artificial intelligence. Okay, so in artificial intelligence, what it is? Is it is NLP or computer vision? Okay, so I'm just giving the names. Don't worry about the things. I'm just saying, okay, there are many of the fields inside that. Okay, so you assume that you are going to well versed in computer vision. Okay, so then computer vision, you just read all those articles which are there in computer vision, and you are going to start writing. Once you start making your hands dirty, then you start writing your own articles. Okay, that is also going to help you a lot in your resume building as well as your career building. Say this talk, what I'm giving is, Ma'am Netawati Madam told me to give you the tips how you are going to excel in your career once you complete your 4 years. Okay, so today you're getting into the engineering degree. Next 4 years down the line, after 4 years, what? So you will be having lot of stuff in your mind as well as a lot of stuff to show what you are. Okay, so to do that, you need to showcase your skills and talent to the world. Okay, this is one of the best mediums. What I'm saying. Okay, so start reading medium.com. Okay, to start with, you can when you go into the medium.com, you will be having a lot of articles. So then you start following. If you assume that one of the author is very good, he made you to understand. Say tomorrow you want to learn about C and C++, object oriented languages. So you will be searching for those articles, and you see one of the author is very good, and you learned a lot from him. You follow him, and you keep on getting the notifications whenever he writes a new articles. So you will be learning it. See, learning from textbooks is different. Learning from lecturers is different, and learning from worldwide is very different thing. Okay. So I'm asking you to have a learning ability 360 degrees. You go learn from everybody. Okay. So your lecturer is already there to help you out, and you are going to showcase your skills, whatever you learned. Time and again, you need to upgrade the new things. Okay, and you are going to showcase that. So these are all the mediums which are going to help you out. Say, assume in the LinkedIn you are going to write a post. Okay, tomorrow after 2 years of your engineering, with the fifth semester, you learned something about compilers, and you want to write something about compilers. So you know in depth about compilers, and you want to showcase to the team, to showcase to the world. Okay, you write a post. You write a post in the LinkedIn, and people will start reading it, and they give likes to you. Okay, as people will stay in the FB, okay, Facebook, they take the photos, go to hill stations, take a photo, and push it over there in the FB, and time and again they see how many people have liked, how many people have commented it. It's waste. It's. I'm not saying it's waste. Okay, it's up to the personal interest. Okay, I'm saying if you are going to do all those things, why can't you do the same thing for your career through LinkedIn? Okay, so LinkedIn, and you do the same thing. Okay, just write in the post, see that how the people are taking you, how you can improvise it. It doesn't take much time. If people doesn't like it, it's okay, no issues. Doesn't like means there is no dislike button anyways. Okay, so just don't worry about it. So this is the way you are going to herald yourself. Okay, you want to say, okay, I am here as an engineer who can be hired. Okay, so what is the reason you are studying engineering? To get into the good job. Okay, so for getting into the good job, the skills are the main things. I'm not saying marks are important. I'm not saying marks are not important. Okay, marks are also important, but skill sets, developing skill sets are paramount. Okay, don't say that if you got 80%. I have seen my students when I was a lecturer. Okay, in VIT, I was taking classes for IS as well as computer science students. I have seen people who excelled, who got 80%, 85% or 90%, and they were jobless for next 2 years after they completing their engineering. And I have seen a person who was 65%, and he was acquired by one of the good companies. Please don't take it in negative sense. Don't see that you are going to take only for 60%. Okay, aim higher, and nowhere in your resume you are going to write on you got 75%, 0.5% in the first semester, second semester I got this much. No, you just say I passed with distinction. That's all. Nobody will ask you. Nobody is going to. Nobody are interested. Also, you might be knowing Google doesn't want your education at all. If you have the skill sets, they are going to hire you. Okay, so that is the case. So Google is a trendsetter. They say, I don't want your certificates. Okay, I want all. What I want is what is there in your brain. What is the skill sets you learned. Okay, so see that how you are going to improve your skill sets. Okay, so to improve your skill sets, as I told you, there are lots of things are there in websites. Okay, see that, study well. Whenever you assume you're going to learn about compilers, compiler designing is a very important, very separate, special subject. Okay, to learn. Okay, so you learned compiler design. Okay, from one of the textbooks which is been prescribed by VTU. Then you might have understood few things. You might have not understood few things. So get into the websites. Okay, which explains you more. Dig in, understand well, so that you won't forget at all in your lifetime. Okay, that way you understand. So when you make your basics very strong, then the things will fall in place. No need to go and tell to the companies, please hire me. And don't, when it's not that you need to run from pillar to post to with your resume and ask your friends or relatives to refer you. Okay, you are there. See, the whole medium, the whole websites, the internet is such a way you can use this as a platform and people can be hired. Okay, the only thing is that you need to acquire skill sets and show to the world that you have acquired these skill sets. How we are going to do it? This is what I say. Okay, so these are all the things, and see that you are going to whichever subject you take the elective. Okay, when you are taking elective, please don't say that okay, this elective can be easy, this is a scoring subject. Don't do that way. Okay, scoring is fine. As I told you, scores doesn't matter anytime in your lifetime. Okay, nobody till now, I'm a 15 years career, nobody has come to me and asked me how much you got in your first semester, or second semester, or what is your aggregate in engineering. Okay, that was only when you are fresher. Then after that, nobody will even bother about your things. The only thing is that if you are a skill set are matching and you have got a very good skills, that's it. Okay, that's how it is. Say when it comes for information science or computer science, thing is that it's more of theoretical based. Okay, so what I say is you will be having a lot of subjects which are more theoretical. Say graph theory is one of the things. I mean, I'm very sorry. When I was a lecturer, these were subjects. I don't know what is the syllabus right now. Okay, but graph theory is one of the important subjects. Should have been there. Okay, should be there. Okay, if we take even the computer networks also. So Tannenbaum is one of the author. Okay, he's a polyglot. You will be learning a lot of things about Tannenbaum. Whichever subject you take, Tannenbaum is the one person who has written it. So he is such a wonderful guy. Means we need to just think about these guys, how these guys can acquire skills in such a small time. Okay, so new things every 15 days, 20 days, you get a new technology, new things coming up. You need to touch base with all the things. It's very tough. Okay, and these guys are writing textbooks on those things. Means you should be understanding what is the level of learning capability they have acquired. Okay, I want in this time I want to suggest you one of the good course in Coursera. Okay, that is called learn how to learn. Okay, how you're going to learn. Learning is say you can sit for 10 hours and learn only 2 pages, and there are few people who sit for two hours and learn 100 pages and study 100 pages of books. So there are many people. I mean, it all depends on individual to individual. Okay, if you are a slow learner and it takes more time. If you are a very quick learner, yeah, it's just goes like it. But if you are with God's grace, you are a very good, you are a fast learner. See that the time which is being saved, okay, by learning fast can be utilizing some other things, and see that you are going to learn more other skills. See, one thing is damn sure, friends. Next 4 years are going to be very critical for you. Okay, I'm not saying that critical in the sense with the marks or something like that. This is the one which is going to change your whole life. Okay, so you can come 4 years, you can come and enjoy. Say VIT is out of Bangalore now, and in the rural area, people even parents won't even can come and chase you what you are doing. You can start from your home, and you may not reach the college. You can go somewhere else in between. You have got a lot of other places to go, and people. These are the ways, and you can every day you attend the classes. These are another set of people. These are the things which I have seen. Okay, but they come every day, learn, sit and learn, attend the classes, and give a lot of discipline in learning, and you will excel it. Okay, excel in your careers. Next 4 years, it's going to help you in how you are going to form your career. Okay, see that you are not going to waste your time. See that you will be the one of the persons whom people wants to hire you. Okay, that way you should be able. You should be there. Okay, so once. So there are few things which I want to tell you about other things which you can learn. Okay, the Coursera is one of the best medium, okay, where you can learn things which you are already there, okay, in your career, okay, in your subjects. So those things you can just get logged into it and study there, get more idea about it. and you also get engaged with the how the universities, foreign universities teach. Okay, so there are a lot of YouTube videos out there. You can get into it and study, watch those videos and see that how you are, how they are teaching their people, because they are also your competitors. Okay, if I get a resume from an India and from US, I just want to check because you are also a competitor for them. Okay, and so if now you have entered the engineering, then your friends are also your competitors. I'm just not poisoning you. Okay, in this way, I'm saying once you have got a campus interview, we just have a cut off. Okay, first round will be usually we give you some tests, okay, quantitative, qualitative test. Once you are passed with that, we'll be having a cutoff. Upon that, we'll be taking few people for the next rounds of interview. Okay, then we'll be selecting only the cream. Okay, say if 50 or 60 people are going to write the test, we'll be taking only 5 or 6 max. So then what do you mean by this? So you have got 59 other people competing with you for a single seat in the software company, right? So you should excel. You see your friends as competitors. Okay, and it's a good competition. Okay, it's not a negative competition. I'm saying, okay, it's very good thing. You learn something, share with them. They learn something, share with them. Ask them to share with you, and you people learn together and excel together. Okay, that's what I say from our whatever I have seen while I was a lecturer, as well as what I have seen from my friends, my colleagues who have come to industry after I joined and who are juniors to me. And I was when I was working for Samsung, I used to have 10 people team under me. People all are from IIT. Okay, I was the only person who was not was an non-IITian. Okay. All IITians. IITians means people. There is a mindset that they are the best people in the at least in India. Okay, so people when these guys say Samsung or big companies, they go and hire people from these IITs, IIScs. They call this as A grade companies and A grade colleges. B grade colleges or other colleges which we have got regional colleges. Okay, like NIT or something like that. C grade colleges are the one which we are all studied. Okay, so that way it is. It doesn't mean C grade means its grade is the college is bad. Okay, they just classify that way. Okay, so they say okay we'll take 15 people from IIT and A grade colleges, from B grade colleges 15 people, and 15 people from C grade colleges. Okay, so please don't take it the way. C grade means it's the college in which you are studying or which I studied. Okay, I studied in APS college. It doesn't mean that we are graded low. Just they want to give some hierarchy, right? That's why they have them. So this is how the things goes on. So then once you come into this, you are going to compete with those guys also. Once you come into the college, to the company. When you come into the company, you will be rubbing shoulders with those IITians. Okay, so you should be very much say college doesn't matter at all. Okay, you are into a very good college. I tell you, you have got very good faculties, and even the management is also good. And principal sir is very good friend of mine, and he when I was there, he helped us a lot. Okay, so these are one of the best companies. But you are lucky enough to be in a good college like that. Take maximum things what you can learn from the college. Okay, so whatever I'm saying is how the companies will take the people. Okay, this is how the hiring will happen in the campus interview. Okay, so that's how it is. It doesn't mean that college is bad or something like that. It's all the colleges are good. Okay, and one more thing, when Hadoop is one of the things you might have heard about this. Okay, the buzzword Hadoop, they say big data and other stuff. Okay, Hadoop, one of the companies called I don't remember the company name. Okay, one algorithm has to be written. Okay, one program has to be written. So that was written by an VTU guy, VTU person. Okay, he was junior to me. Okay, so he wrote a very good algorithm which was able to search 10 million records. Okay, in very small time. Okay, that program what he wrote in a distributed computing. Okay, so I might give you some buzzwords. Okay, don't worry about those things. In a distributed computing, he was able to write a program which was giving the best results out of the people who have competed with him. The people who competed over there were not only from IITians, it is also from the MITs and other good colleges, good universities across the world. But this fellow stood first. He's from BTU. When college doesn't matter at all. Okay? It's only the skill sets. As I told you, I might have told the skill sets many number of times. Okay, but I don't take. I won't say it's bad to say skill sets any number of times in the future also, because that is a paramount thing which you need to acquire. Okay, so see that you are going to acquire it and learn to excel in all the subjects whichever you study, and choose the elective to the best interest of yours. Okay, don't go for scoring subject. Okay, you may think, okay, this is the if you have got two subjects, two electives, one is theoretical and other one is problematic, and you don't think, okay, problems means a lot of energy is wasted in studying. A lot of time goes in studying those things. If it is theoretical, then you can just read once and you can come and write some stories and get marks. Okay, so that should not be the way. Think, if I take this elective, okay, can I? Is this going to help me out in my career? Okay, that way, if you think and you start studying, that is going to yield you a very good results. And even as I'm telling you, go around, check a lot of websites are there which are going to help you a lot. And in YouTube's also, it's going to give you a lot of interesting stuffs. Okay, read those things. Okay, and you acquire the skills. So one more thing, what I say is that this computer science or info science is more of practicals. Okay, so even the subjects are theoretical, but you need to have lots of hands-on. Okay, practice coding as much as you can. Fix a target. Assume that I'm going to write a code every day, at least 5 programs a day. Okay, start practicing it. Geeks for Geeks, as I told you, it's one of the best websites. Please bookmark that. Okay, I just repeat it. It's called Geeks for Geeks. Okay, so that is one of the best websites where you can go and study programming. Okay, start programming every day, so that all the things. One is typing skills will improve a lot, and when you go for coding competitions, okay, typing skill is also very important. Even in the companies also, if you are very fast at typing, it's going to help you out. It doesn't mean don't get into a typing institute and learn typing. I'm just saying, if you start doing it, you will learn it. Okay, so it is all a byproduct of programming. If you start programming or typing, everything will get into it. Okay, so you are going to train your brain in such a way that you see the program question and you start thinking it, and immediately you start writing the code. Okay, because in the companies where we are hiring, okay, what we do is we are going to give you first programming. Okay, so you need to write programs. 3 programs will be sent to you. Okay, to your email. Then when you click on that email, when you open that link, there the time starts. 60 minutes, 3 questions will be there. One is we say ABC. Okay, A is the one of the toughest one. B is little okay, and C is very easy one. So these 3 questions will be given, and 3 programs when you have to write the programs. And once you submit it, no, it's going to automatically test your program and say what is the result. So then it's going to tell us, okay, this person is this much of marks he got, and based on the cutoff things, we'll be taking you guys. Okay, so best thing is please program and study programming. It can be C or C++ or even Python. Okay, Java, any language you excel in it. Okay, study, see that why it is written like this. Okay, when you assume when you might be have written programs, because if you are taken in PCMC in your +2, then you would have learned at least one of the languages by now. Okay, so you will be knowing what it is. So how you are going to build your algorithm skills and solving the problems, the programs what they have given. So all these things are going to be helpful for you in the future. So it's when I'm not. I hope I'm not giving you. I'm not giving you a feel of what is it? Saying that okay, I have come to engineering and what's next. It's very simple. Okay, simple mantra is just go work hard. Okay, that's all. Rest everything will fall in place. Go and acquire the skills, what is required by the companies, and you are there, and people will come and hire you. Nothing is that. Okay. So I have seen how the hiring is going on nowadays. Okay. People will just see your skill sets. GitHub. One of the interviews I attended last time, he asked me, send me your GitHub link. Okay. So based on the GitHub link, they say, oh, now resume is outdated. When you send resume, they say, give us the LinkedIn and GitHub links. So I want to see what are the projects you are done, what are the projects you are done. And they ask open source. Open source is one of the technologies, right? When people will write the code and give it to the world, okay, anybody can use it. So then people will start contributing to it also. So you once you learn, say, whatever I'm saying, you can't do it next 2 to at least 1.5 years. Once your basics are strong, from fifth or sixth semester onwards, you can start how to contribute to open source. Then to contribute to open source, what needs to be done? You need to learn programming properly and the basics of computer science. All that's why I'm saying next 2 years are very good, very important things for building up the basics for the computer science. The next 2 years, okay, you can play around, you can become a champ. Okay, so please see that you are going to excel in your careers by hard work. There is no other shortcut. So practice programming, learn things, whatever you learn in depth. Okay, it's not like that you want to learn only for getting marks. Marks is a byproduct. If you learn things in depth, things will fall in place and you get good marks. Okay, and even if you get lesser marks, say some less than 70 also, it doesn't matter. I tell you, if you as far as you have got the skills and studied the subject well, then marks will fall. If it doesn't, no issues, no problems at all. But I'm not saying won't fail in exams. I'm saying if you have got lesser marks also, don't worry about it. Okay, there are 8 semesters into 6 or 7 subjects. You will be having a lot of subjects to study and a lot of exams to go and face and a lot of internals to face. Okay, so I think don't take it in a negative way that this fellow is saying that don't study and lesser marks is okay. But the main thing is aim for getting the subject. Okay, learn the subject in depth, then everything will fall in place. Don't worry about the marks or other things. Okay, so I think it's time up for me. Okay, so it's once again I welcome to the world of engineering. Okay, I hope you all become very good engineers, and I thank the Vkit and for giving me an opportunity, and Nethavati ma'am for asking me to give a talk for half an hour. Something like that. Okay, so it's my pleasure to give a talk to the students where I have also had a part of it. Okay, thanks a lot. And whatever I have told, please don't take in a negative sense if I have said that marks is not a paramount thing. Okay, if your parents are also sitting next to you guys, and people will they start blaming me. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, the paramount thing, the very important thing is getting into the subject, learn well, acquire depth knowledge in the subjects. That's all. Okay, so you will be placed in very good companies. Don't worry. This is rest assured. Okay. Thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity. Bye. Have a great career and good luck for your future. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable advice. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
all students are benefited from this. On behalf of VKIT, I extend my thanks to sir for gracing today's session. Thank you once again, sir.
Welcome.
Okay, next session, we have a resource person, Saket Reddy sir and Manju Prasad sir. So the next session starts from 2 o'clock. So thank you, students. You can join the next session from 2 o'clock. Thank you.